Hey Line, hi folks, it's Lev. Welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new and use he pronouns, if my teeth looks a little bit stained, it's because I just had a Starbucks and I haven't washed it down with water yet because I don't have any water on me, but that's okay. Today's video is slightly different from the other videos I've done. Um, Little update. So if you watched my previous video about dating, you may have known that I'm currently talking to a guy and we were in this gray area of friendship and dating, like not literally like last week, and then we talked, and then now we're dating, so we've gone beyond just friendship and we're currently dating but not in a relationship yet, but we are exclusive, as in we're not dating other people at the same time. So we're dating, not in a relationship, but we're exclusive, and we really like each other. And this video is, I'm gonna title it a video letter. I actually don't know how to title it, but this video letter is dedicated to the human I'm dating, and you know who you are. So hello, you know who you are. I'm not gonna say your name because that's too much tea for the internet, and the internet doesn't need to know all these personal details. Hi, you know who you are. I messaged you about this just before I filmed this video. Um, I don't really know where to start, but hmm. I know that we haven't known each other for that long yet, but you are honestly some miracle gift from the universe to me after everything I've gone through last year, and you just came along into my life, and then now we're like traveling together on the journey of life, and I'm really grateful for you. Secondly, I do want to say thank you for being you, and I've sent you like 10 million gifts about like thank you and like I appreciate you, but I genuinely do appreciate you, and I'm really grateful for you and you being yourself, and in you being yourself, you're giving me all of these gifts. Um, for example, your kindness. There's a magpie staring at me, but that's fine. Go away. Um, Giving me all these gifts by being yourself, like your kindness, your consideration. What else? There's so many things. Let me think. Kindness, consideration, empathy, your humanness, your vulnerability, your teamwork, your communication. Everything just like feels so natural between us, and it doesn't feel forced, and like this is a very healthy connection we have here, and that we're growing. It's not toxic. I don't think it's toxic, and it's not unhealthy like past connections I've been in. And it's very, thank you for your reciprocity as well. So it's not just me carrying the weight of this entire connection. I'm not saying relationship because we're not in a relationship yet. I don't really know what the word for it is. In this connection, it's not you carrying the entire weight of this connection. It's both of us working together to keep building and blossoming this beautiful thing we have here, and that's incredibly special and important to me, that it's two people, both people putting in the effort and not just one. And I want to thank you for that too, for giving me this reciprocity, and also the non-judgmental space to vent and share things about myself. Even when I share things that I'm self-conscious about, you're not judgmental, and it's very safe for me to openly talk about these things, and that's really important as well. But I forget. Thank you for your honesty and transparency as well. Um, as you may know, or I don't know if I told you this, but I hate being left in the dark, and I hate it when people are not transparent with me, e.g., my ex. And it's people in general not being transparent and honest with me really does fuck up my mental health, because it just feels like things are just being dragged out and I'm just being left in the dark, and I hate that. So I really do want to thank you for your honesty and transparency as well. Like being 100% honest and transparent with things really does help us build trust and strengthen our bond. Yeah, and it's not been long since we met each other, but I felt like I've done a lot just within the month and a bit that we've known each other. Like, thank you for the video calls. Thank you for the Netflix parties. The Exorcist was quite funny, but again, we both agreed that it was dragged out for way too long. Thank you for Rocket League gaming with me. You're a professional. Thank you for horror gaming with me, playing horror games with me. You're a professional ghost hunter as well. Just thank you for all of this. Honestly, I've always wanted someone close to play video games with. I used to have a group of friends that I played video games with quite often, but we sort of drifted. And since then, I don't really have anyone close to me who plays video games with me. So meeting you and then finding out that you also like gaming and that we can play games together is just another gift from the universe. Also, thank you for that online escape room session that we did together. I know it was your first escape room ever, but you did really well. And honestly, without us working together and both of us sharing our knowledge, we would have been locked in that room and we probably would have died in there to the vampire curse or whatever. And I'm also aware that you have been mistreated in the past by your ex, and your ex like taking advantage of you and like mm, not treating you as human, and then your friends also not being very nice to you and abandoning you. And I know you've been through a lot of shit, for lack of better words. And you know that I've also been had a rough time with relationships and friendships in the past. And I love how we're both very sensitive to each other's past, and from such experiences know that it's not the way we want to be treated, and so we don't treat other people that way, which is really nice. Like us having gone through shit and then knowing that, oh, this doesn't feel very nice, like I don't like this, and then us like both of us being like, I'm not gonna treat other people this way because I've been through this shit and it hurts, and I'm not gonna inflict this harm and this pain and this misery on other people. And I do want to reiterate again that it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to show emotion, it's okay to be human, and that the world we live in and the status quo is just fucked up. And I don't agree with it. And I love how we're both, and I mentioned this to you the other day, like, we've been conditioned to judge people. Like, we live in a world of judgment. It's like left, right, center, diagonal. Everywhere we go, there's judgment. Or if people are not, I guess, verbally judging like out loud, there is judgment going on in people's heads. It's everywhere. It's widespread. It's more widespread than the coronavirus pandemic. Um, but there are people in the world like me and my friends who love you for who you are, accept you for who you are, and again, literally nothing you say to me is going to change the way I see and treat you as a person. You tell me you like this thing or you have interest in this thing or this thing about your that you may be worried about or self-conscious of or whatever it may be, it's not going to change how I see and treat you. Lastly, I do want to say again, I'm glad you're in my life, and I'm glad that we met even by accident. Still can't forget how like that whole thing was an accident. Me sending you the eye emoji, but that really started everything. And I'm really glad that this happy accident happened, and I'm excited to see what 2022 brings for us. Um, Take care, and I'll probably message you about this after I post it. Take care, and yeah. And for everyone else watching the video, thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you in the next video.